yes, got him, caught behind. So Bruce Patterson has been caught behind. The first Scottish wicket is down. Australia have struck. Well, they've been searching for that outside edge. They've gone past it a few times, both bowlers. This time, they found it. The Australians swinging this white ball around a little bit. Oh, and there's a very good shot straight down the ground, and it's running away down towards the boundary. He won't quite get there, actually. Perhaps he didn't get it off the middle of the bat. Just for a second, it looks as if it was flying away for 4. That's a better delivery. Good length and good line. 35 for 1. In the air. Oh, he's dropped it. Well, you don't often see that. That was a pretty straightforward catch to Mark Waugh. He went down to his left a little bit, but it popped straight out.
Yep.
Oh, well fielded. Ricky Ponting, he's going to be a handful for a few batsmen during this World Cup. He's a wonderful fielder. Oh, yes, has he got him? I think he's out-stumped. He wants a replay, the umpire, but I really do think Gilchrist's reaction there tells the story. I don't think he got back at any stage.
The bails are certainly disturbed. The third umpire is George Sharp. He's given Mike Allingham out-stumped off the bowling of Shane Warne. And
that's a no ball. Way down to fine leg. Perhaps he's going to start concentrating on trying to bowl at the legs a little bit.
Flight on that occasion, a chance at mid-off and drop. That's the second chance that's gone down. Adam Dale dropping on this occasion. Mark Waugh dropped the earlier one.
It's a pretty good effort by Adam Dale. He seemed to get there okay, and he jarred out and hit the ground as batsman's trying to hit Warne over mid-off.
Good bounce there for Glenn McGrath.
So McGrath's been quite sharp. Just can't get it spot on as far as line is concerned.
Oh, well caught, Steve Waugh. He might misfield a few along the ground, but on that occasion he's taken a very good catch. It was hit pretty firmly by Ian Phillip, and he had to move a long way to the left. So Glenn McGrath, after having a chance drop, finally got someone to cling onto it. That's well hit. Mike Smith didn't really bother to move after he hit that one, right off the middle.
Yes, that's what they have to do to Shane Warne. He's throwing the ball up. He's bowling very good line and length. You know he's going to be somewhere around about a half volley region. He hit straight through the line. The first boundary of the last 117 deliveries was much needed by Scotland.
He should be looking for 2 here. It's got a glove on it.
Yes, the bottom edge there. Frustration from McGrath.
Plenty of curve there for Shane Warne. Aaron Lehman's had the fumbles a bit. Going to fall just short of third man. 65 for 3. Just off the thickish inside edge. Michael Bevan with the chase.
Chase, Bevo.
Catch it? No. It's been a frustrating start for the World Cup for the Australians. A couple of catches going down, and Lee with a chance of his first delivery as Dave Gilbert joins me in the commentary position. It's past Gilchrist. That'll go all the way. Went for the Yorker, didn't find the line. Leg buys. It's gone for it, and that's 4. Warne threw it up. It was a bit of a slog really through mid-wicket, but off the meat of the bat. It's a boundary for the Scottish captain. Over the top, down to third man. Fleming on the bounce. 4 off the over. It's 3 for 81. It's gone for this. This could be out. Mid-off going back. It's Dale. Safely over his head. 6 off the over from Shane Warne. Shane Lee continues. Could be out. Bevan, yes! Well caught. That's what the Australians needed. Something special that comes from Michael Bevan at a wideish mid-on position. Lee takes the wicket. But a fine catch by Bevan.
Well, he's a great athlete, Michael Bevan. He really is. And
charge and cracks through cover. The captain got hold of this one. The second boundary, George Salmon charged away and got it right off the meat of the bat. Probably the stroke of the match so far. So Borney picks him off nicely. Look for 2, McGrath's deep. Back he comes. 10 off the over so far. Brings up the 100 for Scotland for the loss of 4 wickets.
Yeah, well played, Scotland. They're really starting to get it together.
Oh, it's out, caught behind, yes. Charging down the wicket at Steve Waugh. There's a little bit of swing for Steve Waugh here, and unfortunately it was that swing that found the edge of the bat. In the air and over the top of the long-on fieldsman and down to the boundary for 4. Good, solid shot. That's well played. Brinkley getting it away for 4, and it's now 128 for 5. Well, that's in the air now. Is this going to be caught? I think it's going to be safe. 3 of them converging on it, and not one of them could get there. Well, if you're going to have a go, you've got to hope that the ball lands in a bit of vacant ground, and that was the case then.
Waugh hits to get him. He doesn't. Not getting an overthrow. No, they don't. They're happy to stay. Yes, they've been a bit rusty, the Australians, but they're going to be chasing a target around about 180. They'll get some...
It's a bit of a go at him down the other end. Well, that one's been hit away, down to long on. One bounce to the fields, but oh, and it's dreadful. Well, I've seen some Australian performances over the years, but I've never seen a worse one than this. Oh, he's hit that one hard, and that's into the gap as well, and into the fence for 4. Pulled away down towards mid-wicket, all the way along the ground, and have a look at them. The Scottish flags are flying. Oh, he's hit that one over mid-on, and it's going down to the boundary for 4, so he's a charging McGrath. Well, the Scotsman treating arguably the best fast bowler in the world. And underneath it he goes, and a little glance over towards square leg, but that time the umpire decides it was okay. Oh, and he's gone for it. It's in the air. It's going to be caught out. Yes, he's taken. Well done. They needed that wicket. Adam Dale came running in from the deep mid-wicket boundary. The ball was hit flat at him, actually. It was going quite firmly, but he actually timed it very well. Came in just right, took it cleanly, and Shane Warne has taken another wicket. Oh, that's bowled him. Yes, that's the end of Hamilton. Try to get him away again down to deep mid-wicket. So Warne at the end of this innings picking up a couple of wickets in that over. And that's also the end of Shane Warne's spell. And this will go down to the fine leg boundary. They'll come back for 2. Shane Lee picks up. In comes the throw. And so 2 more runs to the total. And Scotland have taken their score to 181 for 7. And Scotland, there we are. They were put into bat, and that's what they ended up doing. The middle order really did the damage. And from a bowling point of view, well, Fleming was the only one who didn't bowl a wide or a no ball. 1 for 19.
Left-handed batsman Adam Gilchrist, 2 slips in and a strong offside field. Gilchrist away, down to fine leg for a single, well fielded by Nick Dyer in the deep. Here goes Gilchrist. He's a good player. Wasn't all that short. That's going to be 4. Doesn't miss an opportunity to score. Very good horizontal bat shot player. Out. Yes, he's gone. Well caught. And Gilchrist falls to Assenbat. That was a very good catch. It was dying. The man at backward square leg died forward and taken a superb catch. And Gilchrist goes. The first wicket for Scotland. Mark Waugh cuts. And he gets 4. Just a fraction short. Wayne giving Mark Waugh some width. Shot, beautifully played. This time off his pads through mid-wicket. Racing down the hill, that'll go for 4 as well.
Wait.
He holds the ball up to get the crowd going, but of course it went straight into the ground. In the air, and oh, did it catch, or did he put it down? I think it probably just dropped short. We're right behind the slip fieldsman up here in the commentary box, and a little difficult to see whether it got there. The way he moved would suggest that it wasn't quite there. That's nicely played. Cut that one away. That should go to the boundary. That might just relieve this little bit of pressure here. Into the fence for 4. And well, they haven't hit many 4s today. That was nicely struck.
That's very well hit by Ricky Ponting. He's had a bit of a struggle as well. That one went in the air, but it was nicely controlled away from the fieldsman and away to the boundary.
Oh, he's got that one over the top of the infield. It isn't going to go for 4 either. They've got a man back on the boundary. Ricky Ponting will be looking for the 3rd, but settles for 2. Oops, and that's in the air, but not quite getting back to the bowler there. That one stopped a little bit. Ponting was a little bit surprised by it. He may just have been closing the face a little bit, but I feel sure that it stopped a bit. Oh, that's got to be close. That came back a long way, and oh, perhaps he just got outside the line. Oh, into the gap. That's well played. Yes, well, that was nicely timed. That should reach the boundary. Yes, into the fence it goes. Lovely shot.
Excellent shot from Ricky Ponting.
Ball.
Oh, yes, and he's beaten the mid on. That's well played. That'll go to the boundary. This is going to have to be spot on target here. Nick Dyer.
Australia 100 for 1. Make it 101 for 1. That's good running. And guys like Damien Martin and yourself and 50 for Waugh. He takes that single. Be very, very keen to get an opportunity as well, Tom. You see Mark Waugh doing some good applause for a fine 50 once again. Oh, it's in the air. There's a man out there. He's coming around when we get to it. He's going to get close. Oh, what a catch! That's a classic. Ponting falls to a brilliant catch in the outfield. That was brilliantly caught. I think it's Ellingham who's run in and caught it. It was a high pull shot. Beautiful catch, and listen to the crowd. Oh, he's gone! Lehmann gets the bottom edge, and it's 3 for 101. Attacking from the start, didn't get the pace of the pitch. It wasn't a lot of bounce, and Lehmann's out for a duck. Second ball. Steve Waugh thumps it through mid on the full toss. He's off the mark.
It's gone pretty fine. Too fine for Azim Butt. Try and beat the batsman in the flight. And that one was smashed back at him. And that's the shot that Steve Waugh likes to play. On that occasion, a bit squarer. Normally, he hits it to the mid-wicket area, but there's a man posted out there. No slip in. And another 4 for Steve Waugh. And now Mark's decided to try and clear the field. Not quite off the middle of the bat. Tell you what, that was very nearly 5 runs. The hat nearly fell off on the ball. Oh, and he's got another one. Nick Dyer's already got rid of Lehmann. Now he's got Mark Waugh.
That's well deserved. He bowled a pretty good spell, Nick Dyer, and he'd be absolutely thrilled. Wicket of Mark Waugh.
He's got that one through the field. That's well played. Just a little bit too short, and Steve Waugh has hit that one beautifully. Lovely timing off the back foot there, and great placement as well.
It's pretty good figures for Dyer. 9.1 overs, 2 for 40.
Oh, that's well played. He's got that into the gap, and that should make the boundary. He's got a few through there too. That's a lovely shot, really. He's played one off the back foot very forcefully through there, and that one off the front foot. 169 for 4. Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. That's a magnificent shot by Stephen Waugh. He's hit that one through that gap off the back foot once before today. That's the second time he's put it into that gap. He does play it well. Short delivery and going through for the single. In comes the throw. The stumps have been missed, and that's the end of the match. So Australia have managed to get there against Scotland as all the kids come charging out onto the ground. Oh, and in fact, a lot of big kids come charging out onto the ground as well.
Very enthusiastic crowd here at Worcester. We've seen the Australians win well. Steve Waugh won the toss. Fleming bowled very well with the new ball. Warren did well, got 3 for 39. They contained the Scotland side to 181 after the 50 overs. 4 for 182 the Australians, with plenty of overs to spare. But I think the feature for Scotland was their fielding, the determination. The captain led the side very well. He had attacking fields. They just weren't quite good enough. He didn't expect them to beat Australia, but good start for Scotland in the World Cup, and Australia doing what they had to do here at Worcester, getting the points.
Well, George, it's been a historic day for Scottish cricket. How was it?
It was very good. The guys have done very, very well, come out with a lot of credit, played against a top team today. I think in fairness the Aussies weren't firing on all cylinders, but you know, an Aussie slump is still nowhere near a Scottish high. You know, they've come out, played well, batted well. The 2 was quality players, but the guys have fought all the way down the line, and 4 wickets I think shows a fair amount of commitment in the field.
Steve, you got the win you wanted, but how pleased are you with the Australian performance?
I'd probably rate it 4 or 5 out of 10. Fielding was atrocious, in a word. Bowling not too bad, and the batting, you know, a bit iffy. So we've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.